Hello and welcome to VisionSwim. Today is day 21 of week 5 and we're flying. Warmup recap: 300, 2 200s, 3 100s, 300s. We are building the streamlines. 6 kicks on your first 25, then 7, then 8, and then 9 kicks in your streamline on the fourth 25. Repeat that for every set of 4 25s of that 300. After your streamlines, you have 6 strokes in your breakout, the fastest speed you can achieve before you hit that 6th stroke and without breathing. After your breakout, go ahead and slow down the pace to focus on your technique and your DPS for the rest of that 25. And then we have 2 200s negative split. On all the walls, we're doing 8 kicks in your streamline, followed by 6 strokes in your breakout. On the first 100, after the breakout, again, slow down the pace so you can focus on your technique and DPS. On the second 100, do not slow down. Keep that breakout speed with a good breathing pattern for the rest of that 25. This will ensure that we are hitting a good negative split. And then we have 3 100s, 25 catch-up freestyle, 50 kick, 25 catch-up freestyle. For all the walls, 6 kicks in your streamline. On the catch-up freestyle, no breakout, but I do want you guys to focus on a stroke count of 12 or less. For the 50 kick, go for the hardest, biggest kick you can do. Just warm up the legs, stretch out the legs. And then finish off again with a 25 catch-up freestyle. Again, focusing on your DPS and making sure you have 6 kicks in your streamline. Time base for the 300 is on the 5 minutes. Time base for the 2 200s is on the 3 minutes. And the time base for the 3 100s are on the 140. For our kick set, we have 3 100s followed by 2 100s, a 50, and then 2 100s at the end. And we're doing that 2 times through. This is a freestyle kick set. For the 3 100s, we're swimming these on the 2 minutes. It starts off with a 25 head up streamline. So hands in streamline, head above the water, really strong kick to support that head above the water. The second 25 is going to be streamline kick again, but this time with your head down in a nice tight streamline. When you need to breathe, do not pull, do not scull. Keep your hands together and just lift your head up, then bring it right back down. You want to keep that body position throughout the entire kick and make sure your kick is strong enough to not change because of the head change or the head position. And then on the third 25, we have a 25 F kick, which is short for fin kick. This is a kick without fins. What you're doing is you're kicking so strong that it feels like you have fins on if you do this correctly. So you're going to start off with a streamline kick to the middle of the pool. Again, if you can't hold your breath to the middle of the pool, then you're lifting your head up without pulling, without sculling. Bring your head right back down. Make sure that body position does not change. Once you get to the middle of the pool, you start to swim with your arms for the rest of that 25, for the back end of that 25. And once you start to use your arms, your goal is to make sure that the big, strong kick you had for that first half of the 25 in your streamline kick does not go down. It does not soften up. It does not dissipate. It stays extremely strong. If anything, it should get stronger because with the addition of your arms on that back half, it should allow you to kick even bigger and faster. And then we finish off with a 25 over kick. A 25 over kick is also with a swim, but it's going to be a kick-focused swim where you're kicking so strong that it overpowers the pull from your legs. So go ahead and slow down the arms a little bit, overkick the legs, and make sure you have this big push as though someone's grabbing your ankles, pushing you forward, and you're just pulling through the stroke. You're just trying to keep up with the legs. That's going to be for the first 3 100s. After that, we have 2 100s on the 130. The first 50 of these 100s is going to be kick. The second 50 is going to be a 6-beat swim kick. All right. So what that means for the 6-beat kick is you're doing 3 kicks per stroke. On the right arm, you kick 3 times, and with the left arm pulling, you kick 3 times. What we're focusing on this is to try to transfer that strong kick from the first 50 of that streamline and then put that into rhythm with your pulls on the second 50. Now, the good timing for the 6-beat kick is to have a down kick on the anchor. Kick with the right leg, you're down kicking. On the mid pull, you down kick with the left leg. And then on the finish, you up kick with the right leg again. The down kick for your right arm, you down kick with the right leg on the anchor. You down kick with the left leg on the mid pull. And then you down kick with the right leg again on the finish. Same thing with the left arm. The left leg kicks down on the anchor. The right leg kicks down on the mid pull, and then the left leg kicks down again on the finish. After that, we have a 50 extreme kick. This can be with a kickboard or a streamline. No pulling on this one. You're just going to over exhaust your legs on that kick, kicking as hard as you can. I want them wild. This is not kick for time. I'm not looking for efficiency. I just want a hard kick. All right. Generating as much white water as you can and making sure that mountain of white water, and I do want a mountain, all right, I want an Everest amount of white water at your feet, making sure it does not die down or it does not fluctuate throughout that 50 kick. And then we finish off with 2 100 sprint kick on the 145. Now we are kicking for time, so make sure your legs and body are very tight, stretched out. Big kicks, small bend in the ankles, and also make sure that every up kick leads with the inside of the knee. So as that leg comes up, the middle of the knee, the inside of the knee, that's what I want leading on the up kick, not your heels. All right, your heels will follow the inside of the knee. So it's coming from your glutes, it's coming from your hammies, and from the back of the knee. This is leading the up kick. Strong core, strong lower back to push that water up on the up kick. And then we're going to do that 2 times through. Time base for the 3 100s drill kick will be on the 2 minutes. Time base for the 2 100s, 50 sprint kick, 50 swim with a 6-speed kick will be on the 130. And then the 50 extreme over kick will be on the 1 minute. And the 2 100 sprint kick at the end are on the 145. And again, this is 2 times through. After the kick set, we have a challenge set today. It is 1 100 followed by a 50 6 times through. The 100 is an all-out sprint at your 100 competition time plus 10 seconds. Try to stay underneath that time. So if your 100 competition time is 1 minute, then your goal is to hit these at 110 or faster. On these 100s, we are building the streamlines, just like the warm-up. 6 streamline kicks on your first 25, and then 7, then 8, and then 9 on that fourth 25. Always 6 strokes in your breakout. Try to hit your top speed before the end of the breakout, and make sure that you are not breathing on the breakout so you can have all your attention focused on making that top speed. After your breakout, go ahead with a good breathing pattern that suits you, but keep that speed for the rest of the 25. And with every breath, look for places where you can increase that speed. Stronger kick, faster pull, faster rotation. And don't slow down on your turns. Then for the 50 recovery, this is a 6 streamline kick underwater for both 25s, followed by a 6-stroke breakout. After the breakout, go with a breathing pattern that is either breathing every 3 or breathing every 5, and at a stroke count of 12 or less. Today's aerobic set is going to involve butterfly DPS, distance per stroke. We have 3 rounds. So on that first round, we start off with 3 25s, butterfly breakouts. You have 6 kicks in your streamline, followed by 6 strokes in your breakout. On these breakouts, I want you to focus on pure power on top of that speed. And by pure power, I mean you're trying to push and kick off as much water as possible to get the maximum distance without slowing down your tempo at your fastest speed. Top speed, maximum distance. Your goal is to try to make it across by the end of that breakout. So by the 6th stroke, you want to be at the other side of the pool. If you're not at the other side of the pool by that 6th breakout, you're going to go ahead and swim easy freestyle for the rest of that 25. You'll do that for all 3 25s, time based on the 40. And after that, we have 3 50s, butterfly swim. Time base will be on the minute. Again, we have 6 kicks in our streamline, and you're going to try to swim across the pool in only 6 strokes. From what you learned from the 3 25s, if you need to slow down your pace again, or pace a little bit, just to make sure you can maximize or stretch out that DPS a little bit, then go ahead and do that. Your goal is just to try to make it across in 6 strokes. So find the speed that will allow you to do that. 350s on the minute. And then we have a 50 drill kick. This is going to be the butterfly ab kick. That's where you're going to have your hands on your shoulders. You're moving backwards on this one. Your legs are kicking up together. Make sure that on every up kick, your feet are coming out the water, but not your knees. Hands on your shoulders, and try to have your body folded as high up as possible. We don't want to resist laying down into a perfect horizontal form. We want to be as narrow of a V as possible, like the V on VisionSwim. And then we go into round 2. Round 2, 3 25s again, 6 kicks in your streamline, followed by 6 strokes in your breakout. And top speed, maximum power, all the power you can. Just over-exaggerate how much water you are kicking and pushing off of to try to get across that 25 in just 6 strokes. If you don't make it, easy freestyle the rest of the way. And then we have two 75s, just like the 50, 6 kicks underwater, but this time a maximum of 7 strokes to get across. On these 75s, I want to see if you guys can pick up the tempo a little bit and still make it across in 7 strokes or less. You have no choice. There is no freestyle after that 7th stroke. Just keep swimming to the wall. But the goal for these 75s is 7 strokes or less on every 25. And then we finish off with another 50 ab kick. On round 3, the 325s again on the 40. 6 kicks underwater, 6 strokes in your breakout, all power. Let's try to make it across in those 6 strokes. Easy freestyle the rest of the way if you don't make it. And then we have 1/100 butterfly on the 2 minutes. Every wall, 6 kicks in your streamline. And then after your streamline, we're trying to get across the rest of that 25 in 8 strokes or less. I'm hoping that with that extra stroke, you guys can pick up the tempo just a little bit. And then we finish off with another 50 ab kick. We're doing this set 2 times through. Time base again, 325s on the 40, the 350s on the minute, the 50 on the minute. On round 2, the 275s are on the 130, and on round 3, the 100 is on the 2 minutes. And we're finishing off today's set with a completion set for butterfly, 1050s butterfly, time base on the 120 at your 100 pace. So if your 100 time for the butterfly is 1 minute, then these 50s need to be done at 30 seconds or faster. You have a total of 10 50s. We have the completion set up as you need to make at least 7 in order to finish this set, in order to finish practice. Or you guys can set it up as 10 in total. You have to make a total of 10. To make it harder, you make it 10 in a row. Well, that is it for today. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe.